What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. Last episode, we were gathering materials for our large, big factory over at our mining district. We still need, where are we at? We still need glass, so we are going to have to go to a desert. Sadly, I know. And then we need the oxidized cut copper and copper stairs, which is what we have going right now. So there's our stairs. And then way over here, we have all of our copper, which, I'll be honest, does not seem to actually be doing anything. Just because they're probably so close together. So that sucks. That's going to be a problem. I may actually have to take all this and then move it somewhere else, which is going to suck because they at least need two blocks in between each other, I think. So that's great. That means none of that's going to grow or change. Something else we also need more granite and then the rest of all this stuff, which should be actually pretty easy. So it shouldn't take too long today, and then we gotta move all that. So nice. I also need new fuel because our fuel is actually running out. Let's do that real quick. Put this in our hand. Let this refill. There we go. Perfect. Everything is clean. All right. We do have to separate these out, which sucks, but not what I was thinking, but we have to. And then we have to go and get sand. And there we go. We have all this picked up now. And yep, we just got to go by 2. Which definitely wastes more space, which is kind of annoying, but I really don't think I have a choice on this. So that's not what I was planning at all. We still have so much more. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Yeah, it definitely wastes more space, which sucks. But now I just gotta wait for all that to go. And then we gotta do the same thing for our slabs, which is going to be probably the most annoying part. Alright, so we're gonna go and get some granite first, and the deep slate we should already have. I'm gonna see if I can also find some iridium too, just because we're gonna need that. So let's head over to our wonderful little hole in the world, and we will get some more granite. Because apparently I'm so low on granite that I did not know about it until late. Wee! Morning creepers, zombie, every monster that can. It's down here. Oh, nothing. I forgot. Go away. Leave me alone. Forgot pretty much taking all this. Let's get the drill, because that drill is going to be the most helpful part. And we just got to keep grabbing all this, and we should be good. I don't know how much we need. I did not pay attention to that, which is probably an issue, but oh well. Let's throw all this stuff down that we don't need. How much did it say? 4 stacks of polished granite, which basically means we just need 4 stacks of granite. Buddy, can you just blow up? Thank you. All right, we just need a few more pieces and we're set. Oh yeah, look at all this. We got so much up here. Kicking and grooving, baby. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, we have enough. There we go. There's 4 stacks of polished granite. We need an extra stack. We'll just throw all this in here. Perfect. All right, and then we just need spruce, deep slate, and some iridium, which I don't think there was iridium down here, right? Hello. There's not. Okay. Ooh, what's over here? Wow, diamonds. I will take them. Even though I don't need them, I will still take them. All right, let's go back up. Whee! Hello. Alrighty, let's fly back to base. Make sure we have everything, even though we don't, because we still got to get more. All right, gotta wait for that. We need deep slate, which is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be very easy to get. I should technically already have some. I need a lot of deep slate. We'll just grab 2 stacks of it. We'll be all right. Let's see. Let's do this. So we need 2 deep slate stone brick slabs. 2 deep slate stone brick slabs. Oh, small deep slate stone brick slabs. How do I get small? How do I do that? Oh, small deep slate brick, what you get from. Okay, so you need mason's workbench. Good thing we have that. Huh? Need deep slate and a mason's workbench to get all that. Oh, we gotta cook cobble deep slate. That would make sense. Okay. We'll just cook all that real quick. We'll let that go in. I should probably check it just in case it's not going through its system. Gotta make sure this stuff can cook on through. Oh, it just went through on its own. Cool. So it works for cobble deep slate, but not for normal stone. That makes sense. Something's wrong. All right, there we go. We need small deep slate brick. That's what we needed. And then we need small deep slate brick stairs. There we go. That is what we need. And then we need 5 iridium. I should technically already have that. And technically, real quick, by the time you're watching this, we're at 399 subs, which is freaking crazy. I appreciate it. Jeez. I know I don't make good content. I don't know how half of y'all found this, but I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for, supporting and hanging out. I know I don't post good content. Don't worry. We are working on that. We are getting better with the editing. It's going. But yeah, I know I don't post, the best content like every other, person who pays for editors and stuff like that. I Won't pay for an editor. I'm gonna stay editing myself unless it gets a little bit more difficult, and then we will. But right now, it's pretty simple, and I can just do this. So again, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. We're pretty close to 400, so let's see if we can actually hit it, which would be pretty cool. And then we got to work up to 500, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9, and 1,000. Hopefully, yeah. Again, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it, and well, let's continue working on this world. And hopefully once we finish this world, we can start season 2. Alright, I think I have enough iridium. I think I have probably too much in general. Yeah, we're good. We can head back up. Let's go do that. Alrighty, let's head back up. What did we need? Small iridium bricks. Okay, should be pretty simple. We do have some stuff already swapping out, which is pretty good. This stuff is not, but that's because we also didn't move it. Alright, let's go ahead and get our small iridium bricks right here. Alright, let's go throw all this stuff back into our storage because I don't want to have this sitting in my inventory. Granite, we could do the same thing with also. Let's throw our iridium in there. Alright, so we got that. We need spruce, which we should technically have 31 trapdoors, 21 spruce logs. Yeah, it should be simple. We need 21 spruce logs. Okay, we only got one of those with no planks. Nice. Alright, there we go. We should have enough trapdoors. If not, we can always make more. We need spruce logs, which means we do need to go over to our little tree farm and get some spruce. All right, we just gotta wait for wood to grow. Oh man, let's sit up here on this tree and give it a few minutes. And we still need more glass, which means we need to go over there. And we need copper blocks. I should probably have those sent too. Waxed, I need 47. 47 waxed? Huh? The only way to get wax is by a honeycomb block or a bee nest. And the only way to get a honeycomb nest is by honeycomb, which is crushing a bee nest. Or a beehive. What? Isn't there an easy way to wax copper blocks? Alright, so there is a farm that we could technically make. If we have beehives, we can set up a little bee farm, technically. Which you still need honeycomb for. Huh? Okay. That's a little crazy, but alright. Yeah, we can start. Whoa, what the hell? I don't know what just happened. Alright. Voice went high pitched and then I just died for cool. So yeah, you need honeycomb to get more honeycomb, which I guess is understandable, but that's a little crazy. Do we not have any trees growing? We do. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to find some beehives and then we're gonna have to turn those into honeycomb and then we're gonna make beehives and we're gonna make a little bee farm. Because I have a feeling we're definitely gonna be using some wax copper a lot more. So how many did I need of this? 19. We need 21. I just need one of these to grow. That's it. There we go. I forgot we still have this going. Hi there, all of you. All right, so we got that. Let's do, we need these as strips logs, strip spruce logs. So we would do this real quick. These sheep are very, very annoying. They will not stop it. And there we go. There is 21. That is set to go in there. Now we just need warp stem, which means we need to go to the fun little area of the nether. And we'll have some extra wood. All right. Well, let's go to the nether. Let's get some warp stem because I know I don't have that much of it. All right, let's go ahead and fly down here. We shouldn't have to worry about not having fuel. Refresh that, so we should be good. All right, let's go to the warp stem. Let's get all of that, or a good majority of it, at least. Hi, buddy. Too late to see me coming, did you? You guys don't hurt me at all. You're more annoying than anything else. Trading for it? What's you gonna give? You're just gonna suit up on pants. Freaking psycho. Are these mine? No, they're your dead brothers. Definitely should do these from the top down. What I'm thinking I should do, just because these take a good chunk of time to get. So I'll say, where the hell the wood at? Alright, we need so much of this. Enderman got hit. That's not good. Ooh, I can dodge and weave. Buster. Go away. I may have killed that Enderman and set him on fire at the same time. He'll be alright. He'll be fine. He now knows why it's dangerous to be in the nether. I did say I need like a stack of these. I'm really just going to grab all of this here just because in case I need extra, we'll have extra. Yeah, we need 2 stacks and 4 of warp stem. Does this stuff grow in? I don't think this stuff grows in the overworld, which sucks. That's sad. Are we good? We still got 2 more down here. All right. A lot of shroom lights. Good thing I don't need those. We have some extra pieces up here. All right. And way back here. Cool. We still have a lot more than what we thought. Hello, Enderman. Excuse me. All right, there we go. We have all of the warp stem here. Perfect. How much do we have? 2 stacks and 23? 2 stacks and 4. We have enough. And we got some extra 4 warped doors and probably a few warped. Well, hold on. Okay, so 2 of it and 4 extras going here. So that's good. And then a warp door. So yeah, we actually need more. Because I don't think this 19 is going to give us exactly what we need. Actually, what? Let's check real quick. We have space. All right, so we need 3 warp doors, which I think is what a door gives anyways. Yes. Stacking 39, which we don't have in general. Yeah, we definitely need more. Okay. Well, let's go find some more real quick. Go to the wonderful world lands of blueness. Oh, look, a ghast. Sorry, buddy. Ah, look at all that. Gorgeous. All right. Morning, Enderman. All right, let me jump up to a tree real quick just so we don't have a hobgoblin taking us. All right, so we need all that into pieces here. So let's go ahead and do this. We need a stack on 39, a warp stem, planks, whatever. Stack on 39 is there. We need 3 stacks and 7 of slabs. All right, there's 3 and 7. We need 1 and 4 of warp stairs. Okay. You know what? We'll have some extras. I'm okay with it. 4 trapdoors. There we go. That is done. Now we just need those 2 stems and some extra things. All right, well, let's head back. Let's reorganize everything we have, and then we can do whatever else we need, like go get sand. Alrighty, there we go. Now we just need to stem all these or strip them, whatever. All right, here we go. And we just got to do all of this now. All right, there we go. We have 2 stacks and 4 of this logs, whatever they are, these things. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we have a lot of things. Let me head over to our cannon real quick. Let's verify what else we need, and then we can go and get the rest of the stuff. Alrighty, back to our humble little abode. Alright, let's place that. Let's do a reconfiguration on this. Don't need, 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 don't need. We're gonna add our own grass. Alright, and then everything else is good, so we'll just delete these pages. Alright, so we still need more bricks, granite, a whole bunch of other stuff. And of course, all that, but that's fine. Alright, well, let's pick up our backpack. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go get all that remaining stuff. And then, well, you know what? Let's actually go and get the sand first because that's so far away. So we'll do that. Alrighty, well, we are back at base. All of our stuff is still slowly swapping over. Maybe I need 3 blocks in between, which is going to be a lot more space taken. Great. I'll throw that in. And then we just need to go and get sand. So, because we don't have that much. So let's go all the way to the desert. Let's go and get everything that we need because the desert is way down here. Do we have enough? We're half on fuel. Let's do a refill just in case. Just in case we'll do a refill. Alrighty, there we go. Let's just make our way over after we sleep. Alrighty, to the desert of wonders. Ooh, hold on. We got a little temple here. Got a fun little temple. Have I already raided this one? I would say no because everything is still here. Oh yeah, we're going in here. We're going in this real quick. Evoker trap. Dun dun. I forgot to where I'm going for half of these. Sharpness and projectile. Thorns. Secret tunnel. Baby silverfish? What? I didn't know that was possible. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna throw out all the stuff I don't need. That one, that one. Don't need, don't need, don't need. Nope. Do I take a brush? Yeah, I'll take the brush. We'll take the brush. We'll see. Alright. We still have more chest in here, so speed, poison, TNT. I don't care. It's the health and weakness. I don't even know why I'm trying to go for that. I have netherite. Where's the gold room? Right here. Yeah, look at all this glorious stuff. We're still missing a chest in here, and I know that, but silk touch diamond axe. Oh yeah. We'll take a totem. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take all that. Where's the extra stuff? I know we have some extra stuff. No. Where'd it go? Oh, pie zombies. Alright, well, I think that's it. Did we miss any? Oh no, right behind the wall. Oh, that's practically useless. I will take the name tag though in case we want to name anything. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Let's continue back to our sandy little desert. Alrighty. Back home. I went the wrong way. We need to go over here. Ooh, look, a village. I really don't know why I'm grabbing all these materials. I'll take the emeralds and diamonds, but like I don't need gold or anything like that. I don't know why I keep grabbing it. Alright, this way. Alright, and we have to go this way now. There's ice over there. That's kind of helpful. Okay. Alright, none of my chunks are loading, which is nice. Alright, we go this way just a little bit, and this is where all of our sand should be. Alrighty, here we go. We need to gather all of this. A good majority of it. Not all of it, but a good chunk. Tortoise. I'm actually going to turn on the magnet real quick because I know we have that. There we go. We'll just gather up on the sand for a while. I need a lot. We're going to need a lot later on anyways, probably for some extra builds and things like that. So I might as well just take everything we can get or until our shovel almost breaks. Alright, well, I think we have enough sand for the next 7 centuries. We'll go for more. Alrighty, I think we have plenty. Yeah, 2,000, we should be good. Let's head back, let's cook all this up, and let's hopefully try and finish everything we have. Because I'm supposed to be ending the video right now, but we're not even done yet, so now we gotta fly back. Alrighty, we are back at our base. That stuff is slowly not going. Distance horizons is causing problems, as you can tell. Alright, so it's kind of fixed a little bit, other than everything else. Alright, we got the glass. Let's go ahead and see what is the first thing we need. More bricks and cut granite. Okay, that's simple. We can get that. We're just going to throw a whole stack because I don't care. Bricks, gone. Cut granite bricks. Nope. Okay, so we can't do that way. We got to do it this way. There we go. We got cut granite bricks. We could just do that. We need framed glass, which should just be able to put glass in there. So I need some sand. I don't know why I went in here to grab that. It was already in my backpack. What? All right, let's get the sand turning into that. Then we just gotta put glass into stone cutter. We should be good. Frame glass pane, frame glass. Okay, yeah, it should be pretty simple. We just gotta wait for this to cook it. Hey, I think I lost my sand. Did I put it in a smoker? I think I put it in the smoker, right? No. What? Why is my glass not cooking? Smelting. Yeah. It just immediately burns. Huh? Let's go back here. I'm so confused. I don't know why is it not going? Man, I don't want to cook this. I just want a smelter to do it for me. Bulk blasting should work. Is it just immediately getting thrown into the lava, even though it shouldn't? Why does this not go? Let me get rid of that real quick. Just going the correct way. Yeah, it goes out, which is what it's supposed to do. Why does this just get, like, deleted? I'm so lost. Okay, it has to be going somewhere. It literally cannot just despawn. I'm so lost. Don't we have one down here? Our secondary, like, backup one? No, I did, but I got rid of it. Okay, nice. It says sand in front of lava to get glass. Why is it not working? What is the problem? All right, you know what? We're just gonna do this manually, I guess. Let me get a fan. I don't have a fan, dude. Dang. Well, this ain't good. Let me get a bucket real quick. Let me get the lava. I want to see if it's the lava deleting or if, like, it's just deleting when it comes through. No, it's literally just getting deleted when it comes through, which makes no sense. It goes poof. It gets deleted. Okay, so our sand just automatically deletes itself anytime we throw it. Yeah, it just... wait a minute, no, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Never mind. All right. Is it sitting down now? Yeah, okay, yeah. I figured out my problem. I had my magnet. There we go. Look at that glass. All right, frame glass. We have that set. We just need frame glass panes now, which means I need to make glass panes. Actually, I should have some. Okay, maybe I don't have any more glass panes. Cool. All right, there we go. I need 74. Oh, man. That's a stack in 10. Okay. All right. We need frame glass pane, which the only way to get frame glass pane is by doing it this way instead of actually anything else, which sucks. There we go. Horizontal framed glass, which is 51. All right. So framed glass is done. We still got to wait for all the copper and stuff. We need tiled glass and vertical glass. We just gotta wait for all that to go. We need 21 torches. We're just gonna get rid of that because I don't care about torches. Viridium we can do real quick while that glass is smelting. All right, we need a viridium pillar. Alrighty, so we got our glass. We need tiled glass panes, and vertical framed glass. Vertical framed glass we only need a stack of, which is completely done. We are set. Tile glass. We need 51 tile glass. And there we go. We have enough. I'll just throw that in there. Glass is done. Vertical framed glass pane, which means I need more framed glass. All right, so we need more framed glass, which we got to turn into framed glass planes. We have so much more. And then I still got to wait for all of this stuff, which means this is going to be very annoying because this is going to be the longest part. All right, let's head over back to our system over here. Let's verify what else we need because we might be low on some things like the glass because I did not actually like calculate anything. We just threw a whole bunch of stuff. So alrighty, let's land down here. Place that. We'll do our sheet. Don't need. Yeah. Don't need. And all that's good. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's all we need left is the oxidized copper stuff and the wax copper, which means we're gonna have to build some beehives, which is gonna be very annoying because I don't have beehives. Hooray. Which does mean we are gonna need a beehive farm, which technically something I could do. Actually, I'll have to figure that out, see if I can do that for one of those. Alrighty, well, we just have to wait for all of our copper to change, and then, well, we just gotta keep waiting, I guess. So That's going to take a while, and then getting the wax copper is definitely going to take a while also, because I need to make beehives, and then we got to wait for all the bees to, make honeycombs. So it's definitely going to take a long process, probably another episode just trying to get all the wax stuff and not waiting for copper to go. So that's great. But with that being said, we are going to end today's episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. More variety, more games, more random things like that. We also have started streaming on Twitch and Kick, so if you do want to check that out also, we stream Mondays, Friday, 10:30 in the morning to 12 or 1, really depends on how we're feeling. We do more games, more random things. We talk about some random things, so if you want to come in, hang out, all you gotta do is just go in the description. Everything is down below. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Bye.